Hello everyone, I am Sergio Alvarez and today we will learn trigonometric ratios. Now before we start learning about the trigonometric ratios, we must learn a few things about this right triangle. Now the reason I know I'm inside a right triangle is because of this little box. This little box serves as an indicator that this angle measures 90 degrees. Now let's learn something about the sides. A right triangle has one side that is longer than the other two. Now, if you can't tell which side is longest just by looking at your right triangle, try doing this. Locate your 90-degree angle and look opposite. This side is the longest side of my right triangle. This side has a special name. It's called the hypotenuse. 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 Now the name of the other two sides depends on which angle we're talking about. Say for example we're talking about this green angle. If we're talking about this green angle, then this side is next to it. Another word for next to is adjacent. This side is adjacent to the green angle. This side is still your hypotenuse, which makes the bottom side opposite. The bottom side is opposite to the green angle. So there you have it. Hypotenuse, adjacent, and opposite when we're talking about the green angle. Now let's talk about the yellow angle. This side is next to the yellow angle, which makes this side adjacent. This side is adjacent to the yellow angle. This side is still the hypotenuse, so that makes this side opposite. This side is opposite to the yellow angle. Now we can start learning the trigonometric ratios by using an acronym to help us remember. An acronym is a word that stands for something. The acronym that we'll use is SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. So, sine of x equals the opposite side over the hypotenuse. Cosine of x equals the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. TOA. Tangent of x equals the opposite side over the adjacent side. Okay, we are ready to do some math. Now in this problem, we are asked to find the measure of the green angle. It's a good idea to start by identifying the three sides first. I like to start by finding the hypotenuse since it is the side that never changes. I'll look across the 90-degree angle and there it is. 5 is the hypotenuse. Now in relationship to the green angle, 4 is the side opposite. This side is the side adjacent. So we are given opposite over hypotenuse. Which one of these is opposite over hypotenuse? This one. So I'll use sine of x. Sine of x equals 4 over 5, opposite over hypotenuse. 4 over 5 equals 0.8. Now we must find the sine inverse of 0.8 to find the value of x. Using our calculator, x is a little over 53 degrees. Let's do another problem. Here we are asked to find the measure of the yellow angle. Let's start by finding the hypotenuse. I'll look across the 90-degree angle, and there it is. This side is the hypotenuse. In relationship to the yellow angle, this side is the side opposite. So that makes this side the side adjacent. I'm giving opposite over adjacent. Which one of these is opposite over adjacent? This one. So I'll use tangent of x. Tangent of x equals 3 over 4, opposite over adjacent. 3 over 4 is 0.75. Now, we must use the tangent inverse of 0.75 to find the value of x. Using our calculator, x equals 36.87 degrees. Let's do one final problem. Here, we're asked to find one of the sides of the right triangle. Let's start by finding the hypotenuse. I'll look across the 90-degree angle, and there it is. X is the hypotenuse. In relationship to the green angle, this side is opposite. This side is next to the green angle, so this is the adjacent side. Now, we are given adjacent and hypotenuse. Which one of these is adjacent over hypotenuse? This one. So I use cosine of x. Cosine of 50 equals 3 over x, adjacent over hypotenuse. If I use my calculator, cosine of 50 equals 0.6427. So I'll write 0.6427 equals 3 over x. Now I have to find the value of x, so I'll multiply by x on both sides of the equation. So I'll write x times 0.6427 equals 3. Now we'll divide by 0.6427 on both sides. X equals 3 divided by 0.6427. So our final answer, x equals 4.67 units. That's the end of this tutorial. Thanks for watching. I am Sergio Alvarez, and I'll see you next time.